What's up, everybody? It's Rod on the Road signing on with another video. Hope everybody's doing well, prospering out there. As you can see, staying true to my off the pavement. I'm looking for the word. I can't find the word I'm looking for, but my off the pavement ambitions. So, found this little dirt road off the highway, major interstate right up the way. Saw a few baseball. Got tired, wanted to pull over. Saw a few baseball fields, and I saw a large wooded area. I knew it'd be access to them wooded areas if I go inside that baseball area. Just like 2 or 3 baseball fields, and it's a park. It has a name. I don't know the name of it, but I didn't even know. I can't remember. But pulled off in here, and I noticed these power lines. Every time I notice power lines, I know that they have cut the county has cut the paths to those power lines in case they need servicing. And normally I got access roads, and normally they're just like this all the time, pretty abandoned. And as you can see, I came to the end of the road right here. I was going to try to go far into it as far as I could, but I got to this point right here and decided that it would not be wise to continue. Someone's been going through here, probably 4-wheel drive trucks and maybe some 4-wheelers and stuff of that nature. Some pretty big trucks. These bigger than 4-wheel drive trucks. These full-size truck tire tracks here. Been coming down through here. And they came when it was extremely muddy. I'll never be able to do that in the van. Even if it was a 4-wheel drive, let's be honest, I probably would attempt it. But when I get my tires and get lifted a bit more, I'll tackle some things. High grass, a little soft ground, but this would be pretty extreme with the weight and all that. So I would probably pass on this anyway. I don't know. This side here, I'd walk out there and kind of test it. That differential slip deal, differential locking differential, which I've been conversating about. I had to get a whole another rear end. I think you can install the lock to the differential itself, but it would have to be, of course, I hadn't did 100% research, able to lock and unlock. In that way, I could get on the side, both tires turning. If I had traction on one side, it'd pull me through if I didn't have traction on the other side. But that's just food for thought. Of course, with decent tires, the proper lifted height. Then as you see the other side, if you did get stuck, there's nothing even to attach a cable to, no one to pull you out because you're alone. Don't have a winching system, which would be nice to have a winching system. You could hook up to something if there were obstacles, trees and stuff you could hook to, and if that winch had a remote that you could do it by yourself and hit that remote while you hit the gas a little bit, kind of ease yourself on out of the mud. That'd be cool as all get out. But like I said, that's wishful thinking, and that stuff is not free. That's a cool looking anthill. I just been back here pretty much chilling most of the day. That's an anthill. Oh, that's a big one. Hawks. I've seen hawks, a few eagles. Virtually no one's back here behind these baseball fields. But I took the time out to say, hey, let's do a little washing. I brought let's use the Eco Wash from Avalon Bay. I got this thing a little while back. I've been meaning to use it, do a video on it, but I hadn't had the opportunity. Now the opportunities came. Now I promised that I'd use this thing in a real world scenario. This is real world scenario right here. As real as it can get. I got some coffee, of course my Reliance bottle. Now that bottle right there you see on the ground takes up a lot of space. It takes up a whole lot of space under my under the sink, and I got to get it away from under there to get some of that space back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to mount it on the ladder rack. This ladder rack is aluminum though. I had an opportunity to get a steel one at one time, and I passed on it. I couldn't see that foot down the road that I would need to. But I've been looking at some options. A permanent mount is not gonna work, because I got the generator box right there and I need to open and close it when need be. and this will be so it's going to have to be higher so I can still open and close that generator box. It leads to maybe the top, and it needs to be removable. I found these Husky things, these Husky straps at Home Depot. That some of them are steel and some of them are aluminum. The steel ones are rated at a high weight capacity. Now, this thing's about 48 pounds. I think I think it's roughly 6, maybe 8. I don't forgot. It's a gallon of water is 8 pounds per gallon, I believe, and it's a 6-gallon tank container. So I don't know if that, y'all give me some input on that. Y'all who have vans and know and familiar with these racks or RVs, what type of weight could a 6-gallon water tank be hung from that? Maybe hang it. Yeah, it's got handles on the top. Maybe hang it some kind of way securely, then run a bungee cord around it or something, or a ratchet strap to kind of secure it up there. I don't know, just thinking. My overland and business are running wild. So let's get back to this Avalon Bay Eco Wash. Of course I'm plugging them, they sent it to me. I'm gonna use it in a real world scenario and I'm gonna give my opinion on it. So far so good. I put it together. I didn't go through all the unboxing stuff. There's the box right there. Avalon Bay Eco Wash. I'll try to add a link to where you can get it from if you want to just go ahead and jump the gun before it's not a review, it's just using it in real world scenario. But like I said, so far so good. I like the design. I got a few shirts in here and socks. That's pretty much it. Shirts and socks. And of course, I abandoned my ties. They were out last place I was at, and I got this right here. So I've used it before. It's okay. I put one little load in there. You don't want to overdo it because you got to get the soap out, of course. But it feels pretty durable. Of course, it's plastic, and it held a lot more water than I anticipated. Now these things here, they kind of just go on. You kind of spin them till they catch. Then you twist this thing down. Well, I never get it right. Of course, I would have to get used to it. Kind of like a crock pot. Okay, it's I forgot. Is there knobs? You twist them to those knobs. Yeah. Once you feel it get close to the knobs, then you stop. Okay, yeah. So it's not like a crock pot. Well, it's sort of like a crock pot. But anyway, once you got it on there pretty tight, there's a rubber O-ring in there that kind of seals it. And it held about, I don't know how many gallons of water, but it held enough to where I was surprised by how much water it had in there. And it sloshes around, just like that. You hear it? And you know what? I'm surprised. I didn't think it would agitate the clothes that good. Now, I'm being completely honest. Can you hear that? You don't really want to go too fast, I would imagine. I'm cranking on it. It takes a little, it's pretty easy to turn, too. I like it. I like that. Of course, people say, the Homer bucket and the plunger. The Homer bucket and the plunger. Yeah, I've used the Homer bucket and the plunger. And for some reason, I'm going to be completely honest with you, I don't know what kind of plunger they had, but I'm in a real world scenario, so I mean, my plunger's always tore up. The rubber, I don't know if I was exuding too much force or maybe I'm a little too strong, but every plunger I had, and I tried 3 different styles, the rubber would break apart and separate, and I poked the holes in them and all that kind of stuff, and they would always turn at those hole points, so I decided not to poke holes in them, and it tore as well. So plungers always tore up for me. I ended up building a piece of wood with a paddle type deal that wouldn't tear up, But that bucket took up so much space. Now, of course, this takes up space too. Of course, the bucket can be multi-use, even though I never used it for multi-use. And it worked. But to be honest, I like it better. A lot better. I like it a lot better. And it does take up a little space, but I'm keeping it. Yeah, it sounds like it's doing good. I like that. It's a piece of cake, and I don't think you'd have to do it too many times. So I'm getting a little workout too. Oh, flip it this way. Let's look inside. This video wasn't gonna be all about this. Just a little. And I turn it. Okay. Put down in there. Oh yeah, that water. That water's gray. Even though the shirt's gray. Let me show you the water. I don't know. I didn't bring the. Can you see that water? Yuck. Yeah, of course it has a spout that you'd attach to the side, and that would allow the water to drain out. I'm gonna crank it a bit more. I wish I had brought that spout out here so I can attach it and drain that water and let y'all see that. Oh Lord, Jesus. Okay. You gotta have the. Y'all didn't see that. You gotta have the top on it before you turn it. I made a mistake and turned it without the top. That's okay. Mistakes happen. My first time using it. You know, hey, mistakes happen. The real worst scenario. I don't know if I'm the only one to ever do that. Now my feet are wet. Luckily it ain't. It's mildly warm today. Yeah, but have that top on secure before you spin it. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Sure y'all get the gist of it. Alright, another tip. Look at that. I made a mess. That's why I did it out here on the back of the truck. Okay. Okay, so this is pretty much it. Some input on mounting that water tank, that Reliance water tank on the back, on this ladder rack. I need to beef that ladder rack up. I can beef the ladder rack up. And those Home Depot straps, they like clip on one way and they're strapped the other way. And that's pretty much it that I can think of. I'm sure there's more. But a tip on that, because I want to get that thing back out here. Like I said, I'll make it look a little discreet. I might even truck bed liner. I truck bed line everything now. Truck bed liner it black. But so far, let me go back to Avalon Bay before I get. So far on Avalon Bay, it's a thumbs up. What I'll do is, I'll go ahead and finish washing those clothes. I'll go ahead and rinse them. The same process as washing them, but without the soap, you know. And I'll hang them, I'll dry them, and I'll wear them. And I'll see if they're smelling fresh and they work just like they would a real washer. Then I'll come back. Now this is cold water. This water was not heated. I'll come back next week and I might try some warm water that I'll heat in my tea kettle if it's necessary, you know. The washing stuff the detergent they have these days is so good. You know, I might not need warm water, you know. But I said I was going to do it in cold water, then I was going to do it in warm water. But next week, I'll do another video probably on it, and I'll just go over the specifics as far as the hinges and the build of it and the quality material, the space inside that it takes up, you know. And I'll give my verdict on get it or don't. But right now, I'm leaning towards get it. I like it. I can't see nothing wrong with it other than me drying the clothes out, making sure they're clean. Matter of fact, I can get this spout right quick. Let's take a look at the water. I'm going to let y'all look at the mud hole that I was going to go through, that I decided not to go through, and I'm sure y'all agree with that. For 1 second, let me grab this spout. I tell you one thing, it's heavy. Okay, the spout, here's the spout. Just kind of, okay. I never put it on before, so it looks like it has a little pin locking mechanism with a washer. Yeah, you just stick it on there like that. Maybe I should have did this, hold on. Okay. Now let me try it. I actually did it the wrong way. And I'm thinking that you gotta release this top so it can get air. Oh, my time's up. Okay, there's the water. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, the water's gray. down a little bit. Like I said, this was cold water. Just let that drain out. Then I'll commence to drying them. Well, my timers went off, y'all. So we're gonna get off here. I'm gonna keep on letting it drain out, as you can see. And I'm not going that way. I'm gonna stay this way. But, right on the road signing off. Until next time, we'll talk more about this washer. Talk about the mounting the water tank. We'll talk about lifting the vehicle. I've decided to lift this vehicle 2 inches, 3 inches. I'm still on the fence. Tips on that. One of the guys, a friend of mine on Facebook, I believe it was. I think on Facebook or YouTube, maybe both. He said 3 inches. Go 3 inches. So might go up 3 inches. He sent me a link to the Amazon site. And hey, if you watch this video, my friend, I forget your name. Please forgive me. I'll remember it when you post again if you see this. Send me that link again. I had problems getting it. I need that link again to those 3-inch lifters that's on Amazon that'll fit this van. Those lift blocks. Okay. I thank you if you do that for me. Thank you so much. And I'll be talking to you later. So I decided to lift it. Decided for tires, and we're not gonna do like that, but we'll do some other things. All right, it's Ride on the Road signing on. Hit that like and subscribe button. And share this video. And God bless America. And we'll see you next time, YouTube.